You love cotton. But is that cotton you're wearing pretty for the planet? Do you know that for sure? How do you know that? What is organic cotton? Is it really better than regular conventional cotton? Why? Talking Pretty.
Thank you so much for having me, Greta. Be interesting to point out as well is that the Oikotex quantitative GMO testing is the first method ever which is able to differentiate between intentional mixing with conventional cotton or minor contamination with conventional cotton, which happens in the supply chain. So qualitative testing of GMOs is really like, is there GMO present, yes or no? But we take it a step further and we can now also offer quantitative testing. So when we test a sample, we'll be able to determine how much GMO is present in that specific sample. We have an allowance of 5% because there is always fiber fly and there's always contamination happening in the production line in a lot of facilities. So it's almost impossible to make it really zero, but that's why we have that 5% allowance. But it's really amazing that this method is now available and that we're able to do this because it also helps brands and all companies in the supply chain to see whether it was intentionally done or whether it's just some conventional cotton that happened to be on that production line and came into the sample.
This is a very interesting thing that you mentioned, talking about whether it was intentional contamination or accidental contamination. Discover all this and more on Talking Pretty's latest episode, brought to you in collaboration with Hohenstein.